Hello Unisport fam, today I've got 5 juggling exercises to challenge your ball control. And although it's not essential, I've marked out a square with 4 cones placed 2 steps apart. And this is just an area to make sure you're keeping the ball under control and it's not getting away from you. So the first exercise is just basic juggling. This is what we should master before trying anything more advanced. So I've got a couple of tips for you when it comes to juggling. The first is hitting the ball directly underneath the ball. So you want to get right underneath that ball. It's going to pop directly up in the air. If you hit too far behind the ball, it's going to get away from you out in front. And if you hit too far forwards on the ball, you're just going to hit it into yourself. It's going to be hard to keep control. So you want to be hitting the ball directly underneath. And as you'll notice, I've got a slight bend in my knee. So if the ball does get away from me, I'm in an agile position to regain control of that ball once again. So for the first exercise, just work on your left and right foot juggling. Try and go for as many as you can. Set yourself a target and don't stop until you reach it. Second exercise is a little bit more challenging for our control, and I like to call these juggle taps. Instead of kicking the ball like we did in exercise 1, we're actually just tapping the ball right at the end of our foot close to the toe. It's a really soft area that's great for controlling the ball out of the air and getting it on the ground quickly. So for this exercise, we're going to balance on one leg and then we're going to work on each foot individually. So we're going to juggle the ball right on the end of the toe, and as you can see, on my opposite foot, I'm just hopping. And I'm using that upwards momentum to tap the ball up into the air, staying light on the balls of my feet, so I'm in an agile position, focusing on that ball, hitting right underneath it, keeping control. Once you've mastered with your strong foot, you're gonna switch, and you're gonna do the exact same thing with your non-dominant foot. Moving into exercise 3, now we're going to challenge our ball control even more. So starting at 1 juggle on each foot, we're going to count upwards. So we're going to go 1 with our right, 1 with our left, 2 with our right, 2 with our left, until we've gotten all the way up to 10 juggles. Then once we hit 10, we're going to count backwards. Then we're going to go 9, 8, 7, 6, back down to 1. So we go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and then we're going to continue that pattern until we get 10 juggles. And once we hit 10, all the way back to 1 again. Moving into the 4th exercise now, we're going to involve our thighs, which are great surface areas for controlling the ball out of the air. So this is what the pattern looks like. We're going to strike the ball with 1 foot up to the opposite thigh, control the ball, let it drop to the same side foot, then kick it up to the opposite thigh, and then we're going to repeat this pattern for as many touches as possible. So here's a quick demo. Strike the ball with a foot, thigh, foot, thigh, foot, thigh, foot, and up to the opposite thigh. And we're gonna get as many touches as possible. Again, set yourself a target, try and keep the ball within the square, keeping it under full control. And for the 5th and final exercise, we're going to master using all the different surface areas of the foot, including the outside, the top, and the inside, which are all areas of the foot that you'll likely control the ball out of the air with. And of course, we want to master getting comfortable using both feet. So this is the pattern here. We're going to kick the ball up with the outside of our foot, the top of the same foot to the inside, and then we're going to exchange feet and go inside, top, outside. And then we're going to go back and forth, trying to get as many consecutive touches as possible. So here's a quick demo for you. Outside, top, inside, inside, top, outside. Then the goal is to go back and forth, getting as many touches as possible. So there we have it, 5 exercises you can work on by yourself to master your aerial ball control. Start off with the first exercise, and once you've gained confidence with that, move on into the more advanced ones. But before you go, make sure you subscribe to the Unisport channel by clicking the bubble up here. And if you want more training videos, you can check the playlist down here. And for the latest and greatest football gear, check out unisportstore.com over here. But I'm 7MLC, until next time, I'm out.